Only says 84 there. It's actually 86. But what makes the difference is the dew points are in the low 70s, so it feels like low 90s out here. So before it gets too hot and before I water the garden, I want to pick a few of these beets because I don't want them cracking. So they're all ready. That one's small. I'm gonna leave that one in there. That's pretty small still. You know, it's July 23rd, so I actually want to pull a lot of this stuff to get ready for the fall crop. Yeah, I'm going to leave some of the smaller ones in there. These are nice. Wow, look at this one. Yeah, nice. Maybe I'm going to plant some new beet seeds. That one's fine. Nice little crop. How dry the soil is. I just watered yesterday. Nice little beet crop there. Yeah, I'm very impressed with these onions. Look at this. I've never had an onion this size. That is crazy. Where's my tennis ball? Alright, since these are toppled over and the weeds are pretty much taken over, let's pull them. Whoa. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. It's too bright out here. Yeah, I definitely want to pull them. Holy smokes. I gotta compare those with the, let's pull these. This is done. This one's done over here. Whenever the tops fall over, that one's seeded, so yeah, that's pretty much a goner. These all, let's pull these because the tops are down. You don't want them rotting out in the ground, so you gotta pull them. See how that one's still standing? That one's fine. So I'm gonna keep that one in there. Alright. These are all toppled over, so time to pull. Alright, and then that one's still standing. This first one's kind of toppled over. That one's a small one. Wow. Very happy, very impressed. Let me put these. Alright, here's the harvest for the day. July 20. What did I say? 23rd, 2014. I got 16 beets I just pulled and 16 onions. Here's a hardball, and look at this one. This is the biggest one I got. Hey, about the same size. This one, just a tad smaller. That is cool. Never had onions that size, and you know what it is? There's the reason, right there. Compost pile. Organic, all natural. That was just a pile of leaves from the fall and the winter. All the kitchen scraps, grass clippings, and wood chips and horse manure. That's it. So it worked out pretty good. Let me see if I could do this. Look at the color on that. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't realize it was zoomed in. And that is a beauty. Let me take some still pictures. So that's the harvest for today. Stems off. Separated the beet stems, the beet greens, leaves, whatever. Onion stems. Maybe we'll cook with those. There's my beets. There's all the nice onions. I guess bees like onions, huh? Interesting.